Oh, we are live with episode 235. I just got word from Kurt. I just got word from Kurt from Los Angeles.
We're actually live.
Word from Kurt. I've got to put the phone down on Kurt though because I was calling him to make sure.
Do we have a microphone for Leo?
We're going to kick somebody off when Leo is.
Well, goodbye.
He's here. I wanted to introduce things just to begin with. You know,
Okay.
We're here in Gay Paris. It's beautiful.
It is.
Mimi, give us a line in French.
Bienvenue à Plat Chat en Paris.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to leave for my boss.
It's
okay.
C'est très beau maintenant.
Right, well, none of our audience speaks French, so I'm going to cut you off there. No, they don't. Seth, do you mind popping out? We're going to get Seth back in
at all.
But Leo,
that's what I'm here for. Leo, this is yours.
Okay. Thank you.
Here, come and get in the middle.
Oh.
And then we'll...
I am so happy to join the real show of the night.
Of course. All right, that was an insane announcement to begin with. Now, okay. For context, if people haven't seen, you guys just announced some major changes for 2026, which I think everyone assumed were coming the year after, in 2027. Because that is, as far as we were aware...
Well, that's more coming for 27.
Right, so there's going to be additional changes too.
That's right.
Right, okay. So then, what, you just decided to fast-track some of it? For what reason then?
Well, look, I think, first of all, hopefully it feels like we're listening. Because I feel like these changes, a bunch of them are stuff people have been asking for.
Yeah.
And I think we've realized that they're important and we just can't afford to wait, you know?
Okay.
Like, we have this vow starting 5 years. We're very happy where it is. But we just don't want to get complacent, you know? Like we want to reinvent ourselves, and I think a big part of that is reigniting the dream, you know? Like really giving people a reason to believe in Valorant and choose this game.
I hate it because it's such a good phrase. Like I want to be
reigniting the dream.
Yeah, I want to be annoyed about it because it's so PR. But it's honestly, it's such a good phrase. It honestly is. Not on Plat Chat. Yes, of course you can.
You cannot curse on my show. Can I curse on yours?
Yeah, you'll demonetize us, but, you know.
We have to wait 5 minutes.
We're getting paid an enormous amount for this show, obviously.
Yes, of course. Right, guys? Anton, we're out, right?
Seth got 10 drink tickets for us to do the show, so we're getting paid well.
Okay.
Well, look, I swear to God, it's not PR talk.
Okay.
Look, 5 years ago, Val was new, Val was hot, everyone wanted to be in this game. And as things have started to stabilize and consolidate, we are realizing that is no longer true because the dream feels less attainable. Like it's so hard to get to the top. It's so competitive. The strong teams get stronger. They get, they get more resources, and it's just like the entry barrier is so high.
Yeah,
so we really want to give people a reason to believe in this game and to choose it again.
Yeah, I've been a firm believer in opening up the scene for a bit now. Yeah, just in terms of
because you're preaching the bracket system as well.
The bracket system, tournaments every single time. I don't know if we're doing that.
No, that was in the announcement,
buddy. Brackets, but I saw brackets and triple elimination.
We'll get into that.
Hey, we're going to get into that. I don't know the details.
But first of all, I've got a big fan out there. There's a little child who's so excited that we're going to Santiago. So
she heard Santiago and she's ducked underneath.
Can I talk about Santiago, please? Latin America has been waiting and begging for an event in Latin America, so I'm so happy, especially because out of all Latin American countries, Chile has the biggest fan base. They are so sweet. They're so passionate. So I genuinely, I can't wait. I was praying for this event to happen. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah,
I'm very happy.
Can we get a vamos?
Vamos!
Vamos, Santiago!
And then also London.
Boo! I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Listen, we could have been somewhere exotic. We're going to be in London.
Yeah.
Listen, it's going to be exotic for some people.
For some, absolutely.
I
think
been to London? Exotic.
I have been in London.
I'm sorry if you're lost.
Well, yeah, that's unlucky.
I love London.
It's all right.
I love London.
It's all right. Have you been to London?
No. Well, I'm going for the first time for my flight back, but I'm taking the Eurostar there and then leaving. So
over Heathrow?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's not great.
Look, you all know. One of the things that makes Val special is that it's very global, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you've got another tournament here where you're guaranteed each of the regions in the top 3 outside of China, obviously. Unfortunately.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Well, my point is, these global events, look, it would be very easy to just kind of repeat locations and go to places that are familiar, more convenient, or more efficient to build. But we're always making it bad, going to new places, showing love back to communities like in Latin America. I was actually, not too long ago looking at the roadmap and seeing what are the big locations we haven't been around the world. And LATAM is one of those, So
it really is. It's a huge area that we haven't been to.
I wanted to ask then about locations. You announced more road shows next year for the regions, but also China doing road shows for everything. Can you talk a little bit about because it's been what? This is the second year this year of VCTCN officially being launched. Next year will be the third.
That's correct.
How has the reception been to be able to kind of ramp all the way up to that so quickly, seemingly, for the fan base?
Look, we have said we want more events across the board, right? And I actually, by the way, I remember I think we were at Ludwig and Tarik asking, are you ever going to do road shows?
Yes,
right?
I do remember, last year.
So look, same reasons. We just want to challenge the status quo. We love the studios. They give us very polished shows, right? It's like a controlled environment where we get to build good content and good matches, but there's nothing like being in arenas with fans around the world. So every single league, we're already doing it in Pacific and in China, but every single league, the stage 2 road shows will be a destination event, which means we're going to be traveling. But China, look, it's such a gigantic country. It's such a gigantic community. There's so much appetite. Valorant's popping off.
Yeah, it looks
and we
huge.
thought, why not just go all in?
Yeah, of course.
And bring every single part of the competition on the road.
Yeah.
We want to do, I don't want to spoil the 27 plans, but we want to do more events.
No, feel free.
Go ahead.
More events across the board. So all these changes can and should be perceived as the direction we're going to.
Okay.
And in China, we're just moving faster.
Yeah. So I got a couple of questions about that. So one of them is, it seems like if you're going to be doing more events, that is, from an economic point of view, an enormous amount of extra investment into it. Because, these events are huge. There's enormous costs associated with booking out arenas, travel, that kind of thing. Are there going to be compromises in other areas in order to make that work?
So no compromises in 26.
Right.
You shouldn't expect any changes in the product. It's going to be a net add. In 27, it's going to be hard to talk about without revealing the full plan, which we'll do relatively soon. But it's going to be such a new system that it's not going to matter. You shouldn't feel that you're losing something for the road shows. It's going to feel, the whole sport should feel different, more exciting. But next year you get the full VCT, all of ILs, and just added shows. So no compromises. Yeah, but I appreciate the question.
We worked on the Overwatch League. Homestands, great model.
Listen, we don't know. There's no counter arguments to that because COVID happened.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's true.
We don't know. But listen, it could be good if it's done well.
All right, here's the
more
next
questions.
Thing.
You got them on your phone.
Dude, I've got a ton of them.
I
was making notes during your video. Okay, so one of them was the bracket style stuff that you were going to talk about, right?
What about are you going to talk about the?
Rose, looking through my notes.
I'm going off the beaten track here. You want to be organized?
No, where do you want to go?
What about the 2026 playoffs of getting tier 2 teams in?
Go for it.
Okay, but how is that going to work exactly? Is it only going to be for champs qualification?
So we'll share this specific format soon.
Yeah.
Again, should be perceived as a sign of the direction where we're going to the future.
Sure.
But the plan is to have challenger teams join stage 2 playoffs. We'll tell exactly how soon. And they will be competing full parity and have a chance to go to champs.
So the way it looked on your graphic that you showed in the video is that tier 2 playoffs happen. There was an arrow that then led into tier 1 stage 2 playoffs.
That's correct. So we're going to mix team ups.
Now my speculation on that would be, from an outside perspective, having not known anything beforehand, is that you currently have 4 spots for champs for tier 1 teams. 2 of those currently are going via champs points, which don't seem like they would make much sense for tier 2 teams to be able to qualify via champs points. So is it fair to say that the tier 2 teams would have to perform unbelievably well, exceptionally well, to be able to qualify? Is the burden, you have to be at least, you have to prove that you are capable of competing with the absolute top teams in the domestic region to be able to qualify for a champions event?
Well, look, you need to make top 4. Here's what we didn't want to do. We didn't want to say we're going to qualify 3 teams from IL, 1 from challengers. Because we don't want to create the narrative of, well, but are they better than the 4th team?
I think that would have been worse.
So, you have to earn your spot. So there's no guaranteed path from,
Right.
so challenger teams make it. But if they do make top 4, they will qualify like every other team.
Right.
So the difference is that we're gonna expand playoffs
Okay.
to include challenger teams
Yeah.
and let them fight it out.
Okay.
And again, the exact mechanics very soon to be
Okay.
revealed. But that's
All right.
I want to ask then, do you think that that is enough of a financial carrot to make more orgs, more teams want to invest in Tier 2? Like, what are the financial incentives? Because obviously, you make it to champions, that's a big deal. But is there more beyond that? It like, let's say a team makes it into the playoffs in Tier 1 in Americas or China or wherever, but doesn't go further than that. Are there additional incentives there for organizations, or is it just this like super lofty goal of like make champs?
I love that question. So teams will receive a stipend, a compensation just for making playoffs. So if you make
so
it there,
Tier 2 team that makes it into Tier 1 playoffs gets a stipend already.
that's right. And
Okay.
look, it should be. It's not. It should be substantial enough that depending on where you are in the world, because of course the cost of running a challenger team varies from region to
varies
region.
enormously.
But depending on where you are in the world, that compensation should pay for the project for an entire season, right?
Okay.
And then they also are eligible for Stage 2 playoffs prize pools. So if you place well, you're going to get more money.
Right.
Then, of course, if you qualify to champions, you get a champions share, which in the past few years have been always
They've been
above
enormous.
$500,000.
Yeah, they've been very large.
This year, it's completely ridiculous off the charts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a stipend, and then you have prize pools, and then if you make the champs, you're really
Okay.
seeing a good amount of.
All right. I want to ask about the bracket play. So dialing
Okay.
back in on Bren's question
Well,
from earlier.
Listen, the bracket play, you said it was going to be included for kickoff.
Right.
You're talking about the
kickoff was expanded and triple elimination.
triple elimination,
And then
which
you
I love
also
as a
said
concept.
there was more bracket play throughout 2026.
Yes. So look, we would like. It's not the right phrasing. We will live in a world where there is more of that, right? We
Okay.
want to move into a future where there's more tournaments, less league style play.
I 100% agree with that.
Now-
There's a lot of viewers, they get fatigued with the
That's right.
regular season, the rotation of the games.
That's
But
right.
if you have
Now,
tournaments-
Leo, let's say I'm a 100 Thieves fan.
Okay.
And I'm already mad that my team doesn't play enough games. When does 100 Thieves play? Why
Get
isn't
good.
100
Get
Thieves in
good.
Paris?
So, I mean, I'm
Where
gonna ask
are
Leo.
they?
He
As
said
a-
it.
As his
I
PI
didn't say
expert here,
anything.
all I can say to those teams is get good. Because listen, if you're not good enough, you're out. Goodbye. We don't want to see you anywhere.
That's crazy that Leo told 100 Thieves to just get
Yeah,
good.
to get good.
That's crazy.
That's
You
my
said that.
Listen,
direct
My
quote.
mic's not even working.
Derek, quote.
No, but look, seriously, that's the future we want to live in. Now,
Yeah.
we are still in a world in 2026 where we have leagues and our partner teams have expectations and we want to fulfill those expectations. So we're not ripping off the Band-Aid and say everything is a tournament, because if we do that, we're going to decrease the minimum number of matches per teams, and I'm probably going to be murdered on the streets.
Okay.
You
yeah.
won't. I'll guarantee your safety. It'll be fine.
Yes.
He's
No,
very.
I'm fully on board with this. We do not want to see bad teams. And for the community as well, if anybody takes issue with this, I will personally come for you in Minecraft. We do not have issue with this. We do not want to see the worst teams compete. We want to see them gone. The best should be the ones that are competing the most. We want to see that. Right, community? Everybody nods. Nods and agree.
Right.
Nods and agree. Yes.
Everyone watching
Good,
is nodding.
good,
They're
good.
nodding. They're nodding.
Yes.
But
But look-
they're also gathering their torches and pitchforks to attack
And
you
I
in
will
Minecraft.
battle them off. One man versus a million, if that's what it takes.
But look, jokes aside, we have a lot of respect for our partner teams. We don't want to just give them a circumstance where they're playing even less, and it's just we want to honor the commitment and the expectations we have created for them being in a league and being a partner
Yeah.
team. So
Which also that does legally end in the end of the 2026 season, and you would have an opportunity then to restructure.
that's correct.
things.
Truth is, like, if I could be completely honest, starting 27, we could do whatever the hell we want, right?
Right.
So we will make more
You made Bren
substantial
the
changes.
commissioner if you wanted.
Bad idea. I'm going to say it right now.
You know
Bad
what?
idea.
Ship it. Yeah.
They did in league.
Listen, I'm a
Well,
broken...
actually, I don't want to say. I don't want to make any comparisons. I don't know Marks from
You don't know
league.
the quality of his character?
I don't. Yeah.
It's an insult to compare him to me.
To who though? That's the question. And that's
To Mark. To Mark.
But all of it to say, we're doing as much bracket play as we can within the circumstances and the constraints that we have.
Okay.
So
That makes me excited.
part of the competition might feel a little like it did this year, a little same, because again, we don't want to just
Yeah, you don't wanna
break-
go
break
crazy
everything. But
immediately.
we're doing as much as we can. I think kickoff is an exciting part. It's going to increase. We're also increasing the number of matches across the board, which is good. right?
Right.
It starts to kick off with now 3 matches instead of 2, which hopefully makes the competition a little more robust going into the first international of the year. But yeah, we'll keep pushing in that direction.
Sure.
Okay.
I want you to reflect then. We're talking about teams making it to champs, how they can do that. How do you feel the champions point system worked this year? Do you think that was a success and something that will continue very similarly into the future, or something you'll look at more to go ahead?
Look, we like it. We think it's working well, right? What matters at the end of the day is, do you think every league send their 4 best teams to champions? We feel very confident that the answer is yes. How these teams performed, I think it shows you, right? Like 4th seeds going far, like
Dude,
MIBR.
I'd love to argue with you, but this year the 4th seeds popped off. Yeah.
So look-
MIBR is your sleeper agent to perfectly prove your point.
Dude, DRX,
DRX
even more.
Too, yeah.
DRX even
That's right.
further.
But look,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean, like, if there's one thing hopefully people see and believe, we're always open to changing our minds. We do that all the time, right? We make a decision. We see how the community reacts to it. If it doesn't work, we're always welcome to, again,
Granted
change.
as well, Twitter just needs to be ignored. I mean, I'll be the one to say it because you can, but Twitter, like,
Well, I deleted it, so I don't even see what they're
well,
talking
that's what I'm
about
saying. But they're
anymore.
just, it's a platform designed to rage bait, to push people into the most antagonistic way to communicate possible. So honestly, credit
No,
to
it's
you.
not.
Wait, you know
Let's get
what?
this guy out of here.
I think
But-
we should make Bren commissioner.
Yeah.
These are
yeah.
wise
listen.
words.
He's bold. He's bold.
Make the quote graphic.
Leo, we're gonna kick you.
I'm not
no, he's
bold
he's
yet.
not bold.
I'm not
sorry.
bold yet.
Sorry. For
Yet.
context, Alice
off camera
has immediately shouted,
said
"Bren
he's
is
not
not bold." They can't hear us.
Bolding.
I said bold, but that's fine. Leo, we're gonna kick you off if you
Please
don't
do.
mind.
No, not at all.
And we're
Thank
gonna
you all.
try to replace you with Valyn because I want to have a discussion with him. Obviously,
for
an
you.
Ascension
That's a
player.
good trade.
To have a look at
Yes, thank you all.
Thank you.
his thoughts on like the tier 2 team scrapping with the tier
All
1
right.
team. So
Much love for
thank
you
you very much
Thank
for
you
coming on.
having me
Appreciate
here.
it.
Thank you, Leo.
Good luck the weekend.
Yes,
It's gonna be
I'm
bonkers.
not playing,
So hope
I
you
should
all-
be fine.
No, he's actually subbing in for DRX.
Yeah.
He's their new fan.
Alpha is ill again, but this time they picked me instead of Doma. It's crazy.
All right. Thank you, friends.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you, Leo.
Appreciate it, Leo.
All right, where is
Let me get him.
Valyn? Have we got him around? You can
Wait,
bring
stage
Jawg as
manager?
well. Yeah, why not? I mean, is Jawg
Valyn,
around?
Jawg, go get him.
Alice is just bringing us wine glasses.
That probably sounded great on camera.
Come on back in. Come on back in.
Entertain the people.
Hello, hi.
When I clink
What do you think
20
about what
glasses
Leo just
together.
said?
I thought what Leo just said was like so insightful.
Oh,
It was
make you
great.
drink it.
You didn't hear it, did
No,
you?
I heard nothing.
Yeah, yeah,
I
okay.
have no idea what was discussed.
Why
I
do I
imagine it
have
was just
two
all the
glasses?
2026 plans.
Yeah, I mean, while we're waiting for Valyn, though, I want to get your takes. What's your feel on the 2026 plans that got announced?
It's actually sick, and like I'm not
I
trying
don't
to.
know why I have two glasses.
Put them there.
Yeah, just put them down. I'm not trying to like corporate shill or anything like that, but like it actually does seem like nothing but positives in the video announcement.
Yeah. That's why
Like
I did
kickoff
ask
being
him.
extended is also like great.
I asked him, I was like, well, what are the compromises then?
Yeah.
You've invested too much. What are the problems? And he was like, none for 2026.
Yeah.
But I think in 2027.
the sins of a past age.
Yeah, we
no,
can take
it might
him.
be the
Let's go.
golden era coming up.
Sure. Does anyone want to sub out?
Why not?
Yeah, is
Who
Valyn
wants
around?
to?
Okay,
We're
no,
gonna do
no,
an
no.
entire Plat Chat episode with
Get
nobody
the hell
involved.
in here.
Okay,
Tarek.
who's
Yeah, take my mic.
okay?
Okay,
Bren's out.
Brent's coming out. All right.
All right,
Brent.
Tarek's in.
Take a seat,
What's up,
monsieur.
Sup?
Now-
Welcome.
Are we live on
This is
stream?
going to be
Yeah,
our
we're live on
highest
stream.
viewer.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, we're live on stream.
Yeah, we're live.
dope.
Dude, we're just fucking around out
Where's
here.
is there a chat?
On your
yeah.
phone.
Dude, there is if you want me to pull it up. Are you
No, it's
that
okay.
addicted to
no,
the chat?
No,
Bro, he can't live
I
1
wanna see
minute without the chat
I like to see-
validation.
I like Pogs and Cac W's.
What's
Well, we're on YouTube, so
we're on YouTube.
oh.
What's your
what do you guys-
favorite YouTube emote?
Smile?
Yeah. Guys, post the smile in the chat.
Can we get a
If,
smile
look,
in
if
the
everyone's,
chat?
if everyone's
For a live
excited,
stream? Wow.
if everyone's
Yeah.
excited to see Tarik on the
That's
stream,
pretty dope.
post the Achilios emote from the Plat Chat membership.
Okay, they're
Can we get a-
typing.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're typing smiles.
I thought you were fucking with me. I'm not gonna lie.
No, what? You thought we were just coming out here to
I
put
thought
a
we-
mic in your
I thought
face?
we-
And
No, I thought we were recording.
no. Well, we are, but also we're going
Yeah,
live
yeah,
at the
yeah.
same time.
That's cool.
All right, Tarik, this event has been kind of nuts. Have you been you've been watching it?
I've been, well, I get shit for that actually.
You've been somewhat watching it.
I've had the stream on during
You've
the
had the
games.
stream on.
I've had the
That's-
stream on.
Dude,
I'll say that.
Right.
the thing is, though, I do the same when I'm co-streaming. We're talking about, dude, shit I can't even say because we're in a arena right, in a building right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, dude,
I don't even know what you're referring to. I'm not gonna lie. What
we be talking about 3D
If our
unit and
boss
all sorts of
watched
shit.
us
You know, like,
stream, it would be
Yeah,
so
yeah.
bad.
What is it?
If our boss watched his streams, we'd be in trouble. I
I
think.
was actually worried about this like like a year or two ago, I was like asking Wyatt about it. I was like, hey, am I getting like too derailed? Because I would
Why
go.
would you ever ask for permission?
Not permission.
No, you are but you're flagging the issue.
Yeah.
You're like, hey guys.
I did a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get like a warning or anything, but I was just worried about it because I was getting carried away.
That's crazy.
And I think I started getting feedback about it. So I was like, hey, like, do you guys mind? They're like, no, be yourself.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't think you guys want that. I'm never myself. Like, no, that's the last thing you want.
All right, so this event,
Yeah.
we've had some nuts games.
Yeah.
Is there one that stands out to you, or like a run that stands out to you?
Oh yeah, there's a few. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna skip over Sentinels to be honest, because like,
Well, yeah, they were not memorable.
no. Okay, look, I think Sentinels died for one. China sacrificed themselves entirely to beat Sentinels, is my narrative.
How do
And
you
then
feel
Sentinel-
about them being an honorary CN team? They
Yeah.
also got last place. They went out with them. They could only beat the domestic competition. I think they do great in China.
0-5 for the year. I know the stats. It's terrible. I have.
They're going on the road next year
Yeah.
in China.
Yeah, I don't have much.
Does Rob Moore have
The
Does
five
Rob Moore have
cities, right?
plans to expand to China?
Yeah, it looks like that might be the direction, but no, yeah, it was tough. There was so yeah, I think China sacrificed themselves for Sentinels, and then I think Sentinels sacrificed themselves for Americas. Is the narrative that I'm creating.
Americas?
Yes, because Americas are popping off.
Okay.
We had 3 teams in the final in the top 8.
Tarik,
and
by average placement,
we were expected to be the worst region here.
Not over China.
Okay, not over China.
Okay.
Third.
So
you were the third.
Over
By average placement, Americas is the third best region.
We had is it 1 APAC, 1 NA, and
2
top 3.
APAC in
We
the
have
top
2
4.
APAC right now.
Top 3.
Oh, we were only counting top 3.
yes,
It's
yes,
one
yes.
APAC,
If we go
one
top
Americas,
three.
and
I love
one
this revisionism.
Listen, I'm trying to paint the narrative in my favor, of
Okay,
course.
no, of course.
But no, to answer your question, I think the match that shocked me the most is easy. It's got to be Fnatic with a sub, right?
Dude, that
That's
is a
easy.
weird one. That
It's
was
so
weird.
I
That's
couldn't believe
crazy.
it.
Yeah, it is.
That's a
It is.
crazy
I
one.
cast that game and I couldn't believe what I was witnessing.
Kayak woke
That
the
was fun.
fuck
That
up
was a
for
fun
that
one.
game.
Oh yeah.
Kayak
He was
I
crazy.
turned into Alfier
he
2.
was
I
playing
think-
like he was in
He
stage
was playing
1.
for 2. I
Okay.
said during the match, I was like, someone on the team has to play for 2.
Why? Because Doma's not a real player?
Well, no. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm
the
kidding.
Eiffel Tower
No.
is so beautiful
Okay, to
right
be
now.
honest, I haven't seen him play in a long time. I didn't know what he was capable of. In my mind, it was like someone had to drop 30 on the regular, and Kayak came to play.
I mean, he did, yeah.
So
yeah.
we don't have like topic things that pop up or anything like that for this stream, but like I think the title of this would be is Alfier the problem?
No. No, Alfier is not the
No,
problem.
but that's another thing. Alfie is the highest rated player. He
Yes.
gets the most
Right
kills.
after Aspas, right?
Yeah, after
Yeah.
aspas. But I mean on Fnatic.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
the highest rated player.
He's the
Yeah,
highest
second
rated
in the
player at
tournament.
the event currently.
Still in the tournament. He's highest kill on pistol rounds by far for Fnatic. They still did fine on pistols. They should have been missing him. He also gets the second most first kills for the team.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And they were just fine without it.
It was really
So are you saying-
bizarre.
It makes me mad. Like they.
So what's the narrative you're painting? Like, is like how did they survive without Alfier, right? That's like,
They only need 2 out of 5 of their players to be popping at any time.
Yep.
But they have such a stacked roster, it doesn't like.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter somehow.
It's crazy when you have that much firepower. And I mean, the thing is, they were
Paper
going.
Rex. I mean,
they
all
were
these
playing
teams.
against a team that has that same thing. Like Paper Rex can do that.
Except something got diffed by Kayak,
Oh.
which is very strange.
yeah.
This
But he
is
had a-
also like the worst global tournament for Kayak, I think, since he joined the team. Because like,
he's had a slow start.
yeah, his
Very
like
slow.
rookie
But he's
tournament,
also-
he showed up, he
'cause he popped
dominated.
off
It's
in, like,
also
stage
only
2,
his
right?
second
Yeah.
global event.
Was he not
Huge
popping
for
off?
the
I
Stage
think-
2
That
playoffs,
is
he
true.
wasn't that much.
But regular
he was
season?
talking about
So, yeah.
burnout.
But
in
he made
Stage 2
such an
playoffs.
impression.
I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to ask a question to you guys. Who do you guys think is going to win at this point? You guys have
Who's
predictions
gonna win
for that?
this?
Who's going to win? Yeah.
Oh,
who's
it's DRX 100%.
DRX?
DRX.
That's got to be like the last option out of all of them. Like, in
DRX.
terms of expectations, I respect the APAC
Don't fucking
bias.
hit your goddamn head with a microphone.
If there was going to be any team you would bet on and ending in 4th, it would be DRX. I'm apologizing
No.
already.
That's what I'm
to
saying. Like, that'd be
Kanyang.
the fourth. Like,
Yeah, but also,
expected. But also
that's
the way the
insane.
event's gone.
That's
like, who knows?
fantastic for them.
But
To be honest, it might
if
be
you were
right
betting
based off the
against
event.
DRX's entire tournament, you would have lost so much money.
Well, yeah, of course you would. The same could be said for MIBR. Honestly,
MIBR was the biggest shocker, right?
yeah,
the whole
yeah,
event?
Both of them.
they
Both
were.
of them. The
Stage
fact
2?
that both of those teams had to play each other and they both, like, in some people's eyes, shouldn't have been there.
DRX
I mean, dude.
qualifying off of the 2-0 choke from Talon. is
Aspas
crazy.
Yeah.
literally breaking the BO3 kill record, almost doing it again the next
Back
game,
to back.
and losing both series is insane.
That is crazy.
Like,
Should we give a
So cool.
Is he a beta?
So I was actually telling my stream about this, and I prefaced it by saying, like, listen, I'm going to be glazing him very hard right now.
Okay.
But I actually think he's just very calculated about the risks and the fights he takes.
Yeah,
If a fight doesn't make sense, he won't take it.
Yeah.
If a situation doesn't make sense in his mind, he won't go for it.
I agree.
And I think that's what it is. Like, he can objectively be baiting, but it makes sense to bait in that situation.
So he
I think
is
he's a very
baiter,
smart player.
but he's very
I think
good
he's
at
strategically
that.
positioning himself.
We need to take
Honestly-
the word beta and make it not have just a negative
connotation.
connotation.
Yeah.
What's the, strategically positioning himself, but it sounds sarcastic.
Yeah, but
Honestly,
also
like and I mean, I think it works really well. But like the way that aspas plays, it makes me think about old Faker. Not to drag this whole League of Legends because you hate that shit. But like,
is Faker known for being a baiter?
well, no, but he was known for choosing his moments and knowing when they were
Calculated,
advantaged.
right? He was
Yeah.
unkillable
Obviously-
demon, 1 HP, right? Is
Yeah.
that his thing?
Like, very different game
yeah.
with a MOBA, but like he was known for like this is the moment, and like if my team's engaged or something like that, and I can't turn the tide, I'm gonna
you just see him
disengage.
running away. You
but
just see Faker.
I think that's why
His team is fighting Faker's
I
fucking
mean,
dead now.
that's why I love him playing Waylay, because I think
Yeah,
it's
the
the
Waylay's
perfect
good.
agent for him, because he can have his refract up, double dash in,
He
and
knows
if he
when it's
has
good to stay, when it's good to get
if he
out.
has a
That's
fight that he
also-
knows he can win, he sticks
Even
around.
on his,
If
like,
he doesn't, he
known-
falls back.
You know his like corrode fight, right?
Yeah.
Like he's made it successful, and people know he does it, but
Yeah.
he's still doing it. But
Yeah,
he knows when
yeah,
to
he still
back
pops
out.
off.
You've seen him go for the kills and also leave.
I think you need a player like Artesine on the team, though, who's willing to just send it and
Artisane's a
look like
fucking freak.
He looks
He's a
like an
freak.
idiot like half the time.
He actually
but
reminds me of, I don't know if you guys know Art from CS, but it's crazy. They have
Right.
the same
Yeah,
name
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
same play
No,
style.
you're
Art
that's
from
just
CS
like
and
clicked
Art
something
from
in my brain.
Valorant, same
Yeah.
person, same name, it feels
It's
like.
a very different meta and setup, but it does remind me a little bit of like
He was also
Optic.
on IGL too, by
Yeah,
the way.
yeah,
both of
true.
them.
But like
Odyssey
when
doesn't
fucking
anymore.
Victor
Like,
would
yeah,
just
before.
die every game on Optic just so Ye can go in on chamber and kill everyone. Like you need the
you need a
the bait.
feeder. You need the bait
You
for
need
the
a
beta.
fearless, you need someone
Yeah.
that's fearless.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
And I don't mean this to be rude to aspas, but there's like some duelists are selfless. Like I think of Jawgemo like that. He will put his body on the fucking
It's a different
line.
system though.
Yeah,
Jawgemo
it
is like the thorn
Yeah.
on their side,
Yeah.
is how I describe
Yeah.
it.
And the
Jawgemo's
others
playing,
trade Jawg
he's
out.
a unit himself, the rest of
Yeah.
the team is another unit.
But aspas works super differently. It's like the opposite end of the spectrum. But again, the word selfish has such negative connotations.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but he is selfish. But like,
But I
why
think
wouldn't you
it's-
be if you're dropping 80 in a game?
Absolutely,
you know, it's
yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
crazy.
I
Yeah.
mean, he almost broke the record that he set the day before.
Yeah, yeah.
when we
like-
I mean, I'm making CS comparisons, a lot of them, but like he's coming up to be like the Cold Zera of like
yeah.
Brazilian.
You're setting the stage for Oni to come in. You're like, dude, Oni.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oni Pixel.
Oni
is gonna
Pixel.
be,
Oh
he's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
closer
yeah,
in the
yeah.
final like 3
yeah,
days
that's gonna
or
be
something.
sick.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
gonna be dope.
Yeah, can you give me your best Oni impression?
Drill. I don't even know what he does.
Fucking
don't know what
this
He,
is
he
great.
opens
Dude,
cases, I think.
He opens cases.
Gold,
gold, Vas!
Well,
Vas! Vas!
Yo, by the way, you killed it in that show match. In LA.
When you were coaching.
Dude, I
You
did.
carried that show match so fucking
Dude,
hard,
I
man.
could have made you a
That
champion.
was so good.
I could have made you a fucking
You
champion.
could have made
Tarik.
anyone a champion, bro. That was so good.
All right.
We've derailed. I don't even know where it's supposed to go.
I want to finish with NRG because they played some of the most insane matches at this event. I feel like
Yeah.
every game at NRG's played,
Multiple overtimes.
except when they wiped the fucking floor with Giants and just
Yes.
smeared them like a paste.
Yeah, that
Every
they-
other game was like a ridiculous
They
comeback.
made
Yeah.
foie gras out of Giants.
They force-fed Giants like a fat little swan and then harvested their liver. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what they do. It's cruel as hell.
NRG's crazy, bro. I don't even know. Like they're definitely going through like there's a honeymoon phase with Scuba, but I don't even know if it's a honeymoon anymore. It's like they seem legit, right?
They're just like,
It's just a
they're
happy marriage.
yeah. they're-
Yeah, it might be a happy marriage.
Yeah.
Honestly, no, it's very impressive. That's why I was wondering, like, who do you guys have to win? Like, in my mind, it's up in the air. Obviously, I personally don't want Paper Rex to go back to back. Personally, I'm gonna
Really?
get shit for that. I don't want to see a back-to-back winner.
I don't want Paper X or Fnatic to win.
Yes.
I would rather see.
I agree
a
with
new-
half of what you said.
Yeah, you're fucking
Yeah.
biased. No, okay, but if Paper X wins, that means they knocked out DRX. So you want DRX? Like I'm on board with DRX.
Yeah, but
let's go on board with DRX.
I want DRX, but if they don't make it,
You
then
just
I'm
want the
obviously
winner
going to
of that
back
game.
Paper X.
DRX NRG
What-
finals.
Here's what I want.
goes crazy.
I want all 3 trophies. That's what I want.
I think Fnatic NRG is an early final.
yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
gonna be I think it's
Yeah.
early preview. Actually,
I agree that I don't like the back-to-back narrative, but I do like the Pacific 3 trophies thing. I think that's cool. The
Yeah.
perfect
This is why I
year.
fuck with Mimi.
Okay,
This is why I love Mimi.
Pacific 3 trophies, but champs, they are only just the best region, is quite cool.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, the gap's closing and we can do the bullshit from League.
Yeah.
Everyone else is gonna get shit. You're saying, right? Or-
Yeah, of course it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, dude, China's cooked.
Yeah.
It's fuck.
We need China to pop off. Wait, was that announcement on stream?
Yeah,
that we just saw?
yeah.
Five cities in China.
Yeah, like a huge amount of travel.
Well, I don't know.
Et cetera.
I think a video went up about it, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's all public now, so.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just China shit, dude. Like, they go crazy over there.
I was watching a little bit of their like VCT going on.
grand
and I had
finals
to
were
cause
nuts.
out because I was gonna crash out.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
too. It's
Well,
too.
they got so
it's
many
too
viewers,
insane,
and they've
man.
also got competing streaming services, so they are willing to pay for streaming rights.
Yeah.
So you just have way more money.
Yep.
Their
Because
budget is way higher, but their viewership's way higher. They're probably also making way money for the game.
Because
to be
China
honest.
obviously is a free market economy, unlike America and the rest of the world, and therefore they're able to actually have competition in the marketplace.
If there's a strong Chinese team in the scene, it's like great for the game.
Yeah.
Also similar
yeah.
to Brazil too. MIBR making this run, like Brazil just backs their team so
yeah,
hard.
that's huge because they were.
I mean, they
looking
did announce that it was the highest viewed champs group stage, which I think is kind of crazy considering how bad China was. Because
People were
I think the
anticipating,
previous
yeah.
peak was EDG last year, obviously, going insane. The China viewership is out of this world. But
Yeah.
I am interested to see the China numbers because I think that can speak to how much of
We're
the
gonna see the
viewership
drop-off.
is like fans of Chinese Valorant versus
You
how
want
much
cider?
is more like
it's
Valorant fans
they're
in
fans
China.
of China Valorant,
Yeah.
I think.
What are you gesturing
I'm going to evict you if you don't
Okay.
mind.
Yes.
I mean, you're like unbelievably clouded, so that feels wrong.
Thank
but
you guys. So it's my first time on Plat Chat, so shout out to you guys. I appreciate it.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It is.
Wait, that's
It's
great.
a
Well,
milestone
I always
moment.
DM you guys to like hop on. It's okay. I don't take it personal though. It's not
You
even a big
are
deal.
welcome
I love
whenever
guys.
you want.
Well,
I
then
love you
that's
guys and I
Kurt
appreciate
Whenever
you
you
guys.
want. Here, can I get the mic though? Because if you just wander off with it, that's
Thank you.
crazy.
Thanks, man.
Pleasure having you.
Is Valyn around?
I got Jawgemo and Valyn.
Oh, get him in.
Bring
get
him.
in, get
Bring
in.
him.
One more person to talk.
Yeah. I'm also.
Have them share.
We could. I'm also happy to dip if you like. I just wanted to ask them.
I think you're good here for cohesion.
Okay. All right.
You've got the notes app.
Well, then you fuck
Do you
off.
have any Northern Line bits in your notes app to run?
What was the? What, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. I'm
We
not,
got Bren for a
no,
moment.
I'm
What are we
not
doing?
anywhere near as funny as
I think we're about to have Valyn
gonna have
and
Valyn and
Jawgemo.
Valyn, Jog,
Yeah.
and then do we want to? Do you
I think
guys want
Mimi's
to hop
gonna
out?
dip,
Yeah, I can leave.
and then we'll cycle it from there. So like, it'll be Mimi's out, and then I'll dip, and then
Well, no, I
Jog said he wants to be on with me. I don't want to ego check everybody here.
Dude, if you two wouldn't mind Vamosin, and then we'll get you back in.
Dude, but I want
afterwards.
to talk to Valyn.
You
but
want
also
to
I
talk?
don't
Well,
have
then
to.
get me out.
I can
That's
not.
what I'm saying. Get me
Bye-bye.
out.
Okay.
What are we
Dude,
talking about?
I just want to ask them. What I wanted to ask them was about the Tier 2 teams playing in
Oh,
Tier
whoa,
1.
Okay, so how about this while they trip over the ropes?
Where's the
Pull
mic
up.
at?
There it is.
Yo,
All right, take a seat.
no
take a
one
seat.
saw that.
No, no one did.
Obviously, guys, this is Plat Chat with the gloves
worry, we know
off.
what
So.
we're doing.
Chat
Hello.
in the raw
This
form.
John
All right,
mic.
give this man a
He's
mic.
got a mic.
Hello?
Wait, Bren, don't
What?
you
I
want?
don't even know what the fuck Josh wanted to ask. I already forget.
Okay, so we just saw the announcement about Tier 2. You guys
Right.
are obviously, at least you and the boys came
Team
out
that came up from-
qualified through
Drink on the
Ascension.
podcast.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, you can. Hell yeah. What do you think about Tier 2 teams playing in Stage 2 playoffs, having a shot at champs?
I mean, that's a dream come true. If I was a Tier 2 player, I remember being in that moment, I always thought, like, I'm better than these teams in Tier 1. Maybe not, but, like, you believe it as a player, as a competitor,
Right.
as a team. And to have that chance, I think is great. I said this is not paid promotion. When they played the video of the new, like, 2026, how it works, I was like, I literally got chills. I'm like, no way. They're actually giving Tier 2 people a chance to prove themselves. Like, that's going to change everything. So, hey, shout out Riot.
Is there anybody that you have your like eye on right now
No.
from Tier 2
Can
that
I-
you
can
think
I
would
curse?
like? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Fuck Envy. Yo, if Envy hears this, yo, they're probably going to win. Like, they're Tier 2.
Yeah.
Dude, those guys shit on us every time. I hate
In
those
scrims.
guys. In
Kane
scrims.
Zero.
Oh shit! All right.
Kane Zero is the prime
Okay.
suspect of it. All of that.
Let me ask you this, because you guys have been scrimming. NRG is top 3 at this event. They have 3 rookie players from Tier 2 that they invested in. You guys play ranked all the time. You scrim Tier 2 teams. Give me a name. Who is going to be the next guy who comes out of Tier 2 and goes crazy?
Van Bao?
Ooh, Bun Bao.
Bun Bao?
Or okay, one guy named Bao. He was on M80.
Ban
Oh,
Bao?
all right.
You know, but
Um,
who else you think?
Shoot, that's hard, bro.
We got Satellite too. He's pretty well.
Who is
Nah,
the other?
nah.
He's well. He's
Satellite.
Well. He's up
Okay.
there. My
Nah,
book.
bro. Bam Bao on Duelist.
Bam Bao and Duelist.
Bam Bao and Duelist.
What makes him so good? Just like
I don't know.
insane
He
mech?
dropped like
So
45 kills on his scrim on me once.
He's very aggro.
Not even kidding. No, but I really, if I really like think about this answer, one tier 2 player I'd give a chance. You know who I'm gonna say? Nismo.
Yeah.
Nismo.
Dude, he's been
Get
around
that
the
old
fucking
man
block.
on the stage tomorrow. What is going on? Get that man on the
It's
stage.
night and day for him. But
Yeah.
me personally, I think Ion 2X. I mean, he's kind of like he's a little crazy guy, but he can definitely show out whenever it matters. I think he's like one of the core players of Envy, and I think he doesn't get shown that much love because you got Kane Zero just running it down,
Nah,
stomping on
he's
people.
him, he's him,
but
he's
I
him.
think Ion's definitely one of my tops.
What's the best advice, like one line you could give to somebody in that position who's like looking to make a tournament like that from tier 2?
I'm your biggest fan. I'm your biggest
Security!
Get her out. Get her out.
Drag this
Get her out.
woman out of here.
Who was that?
Jawgemo, I'm so sorry about that.
These fans are
Get him out the gala.
We'll make sure that they're executed.
Send them
over
to
the
the
Eiffel
top of the
Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
climbed over it.
You have to
It's going
sit there
crazy
for
back
24
there.
hours.
We're in France. We'll make sure that they get the guillotine. It's fine. So,
I didn't say that.
Well,
Well, damn.
that's
okay.
true. So one sentence.
like
For
best
the tier
advice,
2.
quick advice you could
Dude.
give to somebody who's in that position that's
Boys,
like looking to qualify.
It can't be one sentence. It cannot be one
You
sentence.
can go.
Give me
you
a-
can go
give
I'm
me
gonna
a
give you
speech
multiple
then.
Quick
sentences.
talks, quick
Listen,
talks.
listen. I never thought I'd be in the position I am today. I haven't won shit in the tier 1 yet. I get it. Whatever y'all say your shit online, but I never thought I'd be at the gala in Paris with everyone, making my dreams come true. Just keep working hard, keep your head down, and keep working in tier 2. And it's built in a way for you now, greater than ever, to get here. So don't be a pussy and get your ass here one way or another.
I love
Hell
that.
yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Jaw, what do you got?
I'm very simple. Don't stop believing, please. Don't stop believing in your dream because dreams happen. I was T1 Academy to what? To what? EG champs and to what? The best America's team with my boy right here now.
Yup.
3-time, 3-peat,
3-peat,
G2, and next year, we'll be better.
6-peat. We're going for a 6-peat.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so
Dude, I just really quick.
yeah.
I realized something, John, that's crazy. When I met you at that Philly LAN, I did not realize that was your first LAN, dude, in
That was
Valorant.
and I was so scared.
And what year? That was what? 2022? Like,
Yeah,
bro, like
You know the
literally
dog shaking
a
gift?
year
The
before you
teeth?
won champions, you were at a LAN in Philadelphia for your first time ever. I feel like that goes to show that anyone with talent can find that opportunity and make it work.
Anyone with talent should be able to attend any LAN that's in your area and just win
If you're a land dodger,
Win
quit
it.
it.
Don't be a land dodger. I learned from a guy named Woody in 2013. If you're a land dodger, you're not going to win shit.
Where do you live, though, in the States, actually?
Where I live in the States, at the time I was in North Carolina. So I drove
Oh,
up
okay.
whatever, how many,
I was
6,
gonna
7
say
hours.
because I know
It's like
she
an
lives.
8-hour drive to
I was gonna say
Philly,
I know
yeah.
she lives in Philly now, but like I'm from that area,
And I was
so.
like, yo, Mimi, why are you here? And she's like, yeah, I just hopped in the train. And she was just taking the train. She loves trains, right?
It's
Yeah,
true.
oh, yes, of course.
Right? So she was taking the trains, and I was like, hey, I'm here now. Done. And she was casting.
That's why she loves Paper X.
No, choo choo. No,
Damn,
done.
we couldn't stop the train.
We love
Fuck.
the train too, guys.
I
Hey.
did want to get your quick thoughts on that, though. Like,
Ah.
you know, like a bit of a hindsight. You know, obviously an earlier exit than you guys would have expected and whatnot. But like, a look back on the year, like, how do you feel about it overall?
1 sec.
Fair enough. I respect it.
Honestly, bro. Personally, I think when I reflect, I'm still happy with the year. I'm still content with what happened.
Right.
We had great moments, we had bad moments, and we never got our international chip yet. And there's a lot of flack on G2. There's a lot of shit that we see online about
Fuck
G2.
that.
Fuck that. I'm happy. I know next year will be different. We went back-to-back domestic finals last year and lost both. We went 0-2 on finals last year. This year we won all of them. This time we made all the lands, didn't win any of them. If the progress keeps progressing, you're gonna see me lift a trophy next year. And so that gives me a lot of confidence in the guys I have, in the year I had. Give me another one, bro. No, I'm kidding. Honestly, these are true thoughts. Like, I'm happy with how it turned out. I would be lying if I said I wish I was in the top 4 here because this is all for the players here.
Oh, of course.
This gala, this everything. But yeah, man. fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm still there. So I'm
That's
happy.
amazing.
What about you?
Reflect too, because this is obviously for you. Like, you won a trophy your first real year, all the way up in the big leagues, and then 2024 is a low, or sorry, the year after that bit lower. But then you come back in this year, you get to play with G2. You're on top in Americas. Like, can you just kind of reflect on that journey a little for me?
Talk to him.
Yeah, I mean, I went through the highest of the highs, winning everything. Went through the lowest of lows, not making a singular thing, getting casted by this guy in Bangkok and almost winning it. You know, it sucks, right? I got to feel that.
You gave me the sickest fucking final, man.
You know,
both did.
You know, the exposure that we have of these international tournaments, we're so close to a lot of it. You know, Toronto, I would say, was a wash. Whatever happened, you know, we weren't feeling like ourselves. This event, it felt like we were ourselves. We gave it our all. We fell short a little bit, sure, but as a team, we knew, like, hey, we're not that far behind. These guys, like they said, like Jake said, they fell behind last year, didn't win 2 domestic finals. I came in this year, we won 3 in a row. That's a given, you know, like, that shows potential. Top 2 in Masters, that shows potential. That was their first grand finals, and now I got to be a part of it. I'll take that any day. I don't care if we won or not. And even if we got knocked out of chance, I just know that, like, hey, the pressure's on, and we learn from these experiences, and we're a step closer year by year. And now, one more year with these guys, we'll catch it. We'll get one for sure.
You guys have got the right mentality. Just experience it, enjoy it, take it step by step.
And I think that's the thing that I respect the most is the mentality of the team has always been the best. So I really always respect that about you guys, and that's why I'm always cheering for you. It's why it broke my fucking heart to cast y'all versus like DRX and everything. But
broke his heart a little less.
On that note, I did want to know, like, who do you have favored going all the way? Who's gonna lift the trophy,
bro?
I know it's a tough one.
For me personally, PRX.
PRX?
Being the first team to win back-to-back internationals, I'll take it.
All right.
Jing deserves it.
We have a man of culture who wants to see the first back-to-back.
I mean, Fnatic also did that.
No, not Masters of Champions. Lock-in was a Mickey Mouse tournament. Doesn't count.
Dude.
We can get Leo Faria back on here. I'll debate him about that.
You know what? I believe in the NRG miracle.
Yeah? Ethan 2 times?
Dude, I want Fnatic to win. I want NRG to win. But something tells me this event is going to be a little magical in Paris. And NRG's going to take it, but
all right.
Shit, I don't know, bro. DRX as well. I don't know. Flip a coin. Literally flip a coin.
I mean, that's a testament to how good it is.
All right.
I want to let you guys enjoy your evening, but thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you guys for having us.
Really appreciate
Always
it.
a fucking pleasure with you guys.
Hell yeah. That was awesome. That was fucking awesome.
There we go.
And anytime you want to come back, when we're online, you're more than welcome.
Of course, I'm down. Thank you, guys. Peace. Sideshow's back, guys. Sideshow's back.
Don't die, Josh.
Dude, I'm tripping all over the place.
Oh, nice seeing you, brother.
Yeah, nice to see you. All right, we have TenZ and Sacy standing by.
I can step away then.
Okay.
Do we want to bow out?
Yeah. Maybe Mimi go.
Yeah. No problem.
All right.
No problem.
All right, we'll get Mr. TenZ in here. Where's Sacy at?
The bold wonders
right
over here as
Sacy,
well.
come in.
He's too famous.
Bonjour.
I don't know that we can align the. Can we really have the two balls together?
Yeah,
Does
you
that
can.
work?
Absolutely.
Is that allowed?
Yes, you can. Where's the mic?
Go ahead.
Dude, Seth has just stolen your microphone.
Thank you.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. How's life not being a competitor?
Why are you laughing?
No, I mean,
that's not a bad question, is it?
no, I mean, dude, because isn't some part of you like, holy shit, I wish I was here, like winning stuff?
Oh shit.
I think the drive is always there. Like,
Yeah.
You don't like lose your competitive spirit.
Let's be honest, Tyson. Watching Sentinels, we were like, fuck. If I was there.
Yo.
Yeah. But I felt two ways. Like watching Sentinels first, bro, losing to XLG was like so painful. And then MIBR was like, damn, if they won at least 1 or 2 clutches, they would be here right now.
Dude, the MIBR, just to talk about MIBR for a sec, their games were, okay, it's weird because I didn't expect much of them coming into the tournament because we hadn't seen them play in playoffs. If we had seen them in playoffs and they looked like they were getting better, it would be one thing. And then you're like, oh man, the trajectory is in the right direction. But we didn't even see them. But the way, so already they overperformed my expectations, most people's expectations. But the way they lost was so tragic. It was so tragic because like it's 16-14, 16-14 losses to NRG. And then when they're in the lowers, I can't remember exactly the score, but wasn't it like some OT again or something?
Yep, bro. Every time we talk about MIBR, I remember the some clutch on Corrode on the smoke that he got a double kill. You remember that? Like
yes.
One shot, he got a double kill.
Yes.
Like, oh my God, Jesus.
Yeah.
Bro, every time that I see an American team on that situation, I would imagine like 2 Americans jumping with the shorty in hands, and they would get a kill. It might be our Brazilian teams. They get lined, they get double kills. I was like, damn.
I mean, that one's just unlucky, isn't it, though? They happen to line up in a smoke, like...
Okay, I mean, like, I definitely think the way that they played it was, like, timid, for sure. Like, it's like one of those moments where, like, you don't want to lose.
Yeah,
so you're playing not to lose, and then
afraid to lose rather than playing to win.
Yeah, but, like, honestly, if they just jump at them like feral dogs or shorties, like... Well,
dude, it's funny you said that, because Som in, like, the very next round or 2 rounds later... was jumping out of heaven with a shorty on a guy who's like stuck in hut, and he just literally runs at him like a rabid dog.
It was like a lack of spirits. Honestly, it was like the 2 players. I don't remember exactly who was. I think it was like Cortesi and Artin. I don't remember exactly. It was like hesitating to jump in, and they were like, "Oh, let's go together." But they were like, those kind of situations, you don't even to communicate. You know what I mean? Like, imagine like, all the respect, but if it was me and Tyson on that situation.
Sure.
You wouldn't even communicate.
Yeah, no. Like TenZ would jump in and you'd be sat in main.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so you know, it was like their first champs. So it's fair. But it's painful. Oh.
For sure. I mean, still, like their performance though was just definitely
sick.
Overperforming like a lot of people's expectations. And I mean, they were in the driver's seat for most of the time. They just unfortunately crashed the car. At the crucial moments.
They lost. Dude, when you look at their VLR pages and you look at the clutches,
dude, I was
every team clutched against them.
Adesina was Leo with plastic surgery with the way that he played. Like, I'm not even kidding, man. Like, that guy was actually insane. He went from, like, the worst player coming into the event, statistically, to a top 5 player in groups.
Yeah.
Like, that is insane. That's like that kind of pressure where you realize, like, you have to make it work.
Yeah.
You're at the event, you're here now. Like, you may have made it in, squeaked in by 4th place or champs points, but... no, that guy's turnaround was phenomenal. And I feel bad for him because, you know, he probably was taking a lot of their last loss on him.
Dude, he did. In the press conference, he was like, I hope they don't blame my teammates. I hope they only blame me.
That's crazy.
And I was like, no,
you're not Jesus Christ. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
actually,
like, you don't have the cross pinned to your back.
I've seen the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro fucking pinned to the cross. It's crazy.
There's a thing that, like, I will talk about, like, first aspas. You know, when you talk to aspas, he actually doesn't care about winning VCT Americas. You know what I'm saying? Like, he sees the VCT Americas as like a minimal thing, like an obligation of a player to win it. But the thing when you get to champs, it's almost impossible for you to play bad when you have aspas beside you. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard.
Apparently, he underperformed this year by taking his team only to 5th, 6th instead of 3rd.
He's always made it 3rd every single champs.
It's 3rd, 1st.
And the teams that
3rd, 1st, 3rd.
The teams that beat aspas at champs always go on to the finals. Now that's because they've always made top 3 with aspas, right? So understandable. But all I'm saying is like DRX. Hey, listen, DRX NRG.
Bro, imagine that. Like the last 2 series, aspas got 80 kills on a best of 3, and the
kill
last
record
one
was
is
Rogan.
like 76. He almost broke the record again. The same thing, bro. Last year, I was playing with Tyson. I didn't want to be the guy that was like, oh my god, I have Tyson. I need to go at least top 4, bro.
Did you see that aspas is coming for your like first kill to first death record as well?
Was he?
Dude, you had the first Reykjavik. Your stats were like actually never to be repeated shit.
Yeah.
I'm a big numbers nerd, and I remember looking at that, and I was like, well, you've just ruined my numbers for like years, because who the hell's going to do that again? You're on Reyna on Bind in like 2021, just just shitting on people.
I mean, like, also, like, I feel like the game was such a different time back then. Like,
well, of course,
they,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, what people say the Plumbers era for, like,
yes.
the stuff you could do. So, definitely.
But you were playing against people like Doma, whereas now they're playing against people like Checks Notes, Doma.
Wait a minute.
Anyways, but Doma beat Paper X.
Dude, he did.
He did. Honestly, I saw this information on Twitter because I had Paper X beating Fnatic, and I saw that Alfier was getting subbed out.
Yeah.
And I looked at his tweet. I was like, oh, thank God, because I was like, there's no way Fnatic win this game now.
You know,
and
the Clutch won their game, by the way.
The 1v2 that he had on Lotus?
On Lotus?
Yeah,
Tree?
Yeah. It was 9-1. He win the clutches, 1v2. It was like, holy shit, this is the time. They're going to come back.
You know what's funny about that, though? I really don't think they were winning a single attack round. I don't think, I think if they 12-0'd, I don't think they were winning an attack round that game. It doesn't matter the ults or whatever. Mimi was there, and she was with you. She had Paper X winning initially. Soul Doma was subbing, and she said, famously, 0% chance of a Fnatic victory.
Never a 0% chance.
And she, the whole game, said 0% chance until they won, and then she was like, well, I guess there was a bit of a chance. She slipped off the sofa she was on and was lying on the floor. Like, oh, God, what's happened to me?
I'll be honest, every Champions game this year is going to be like that. Is it being like
that? Do you think the games coming up are going to be crazy as well?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, bro, my pick'ems they're fucked.
No, mine
you were running you're both running a group. Yeah. I'm in your bold group.
Yeah.
Wait, are you actually?
Yes.
Are you on that?
What, sorry?
Are you in my club?
Yeah, I'm in your, okay, hold on.
Wait, whose club are you in?
No, I'm in your club,
okay.
But
you didn't put it in my BR, right?
I only did Preds for groups because I was working the event, so I probably tanked your points.
How's this guy?
I've probably tanked your points, I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
Is your group doing well, your faction?
When was the last time you checked it?
No, it's like middle of the pack. It's not the last, but it's like
you are better than Tarik, though. Tarik,
mine is dead average. But I have
honestly,
a good
dead average is fine.
Honestly, it's good.
My bracket got broken immediately. I had DRX G2 in the finals.
What? You had DRX G2?
Yeah,
you had DRX? Oh, no. Hold on. I know why.
Okay, but
because his wife is a big fan of Jawgemo and Mako.
Yeah.
So that's exactly why.
I had to.
Did you do your pick'ems in front of your wife? What?
Yeah.
I had to, bro. I was going to be sleeping on the floor, man. Like, I couldn't bet against
Honestly,
that.
I understand it.
Like,
it's fine.
I had to.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
In terms of the games coming up then, so you got Fnatic NRG in the upper bracket. I don't think many people really had that. Fnatic didn't look great at the end of stage 2. NRG, they were my dark horse, but I didn't really think I'd see them in the
I'm going to give you a bit of information on NRG too. They are the lowest team left in the playoffs for pistol round win rates, and they are in the upper bracket.
They
have a 30% win rate. 30% win rate with their pistol
rounds. And they're in the upper
And they are in the upper bracket.
In the upper bracket.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll tell you how. Because one of the reasons is because Mata went from being one of the best players on pistols to being like a quite middle to lower the pack player. I'm not going to tell you why, but by the numbers, it feels like that's a bit of one of the reasons. One of the other reasons that they're doing, having such crazy games, they're the only team right now, as far as I can remember, that have an under 50% first kill rate. They have 45%. So like way under 50. That's crazy. You look at, I think off the top of my head, Fnatic are like 55% or something, maybe 60. So they're like vastly
I feel like that makes me feel more confident in NRG.
Yeah, because if they're winning go back to me.
If they're winning without winning pistol rounds and we're not getting the first kills, like, what if they start doing that? No?
They just have that magic right now.
I mean,
they do have magic.
Something.
Can I say something though? I feel like NRG right now, they are the best team in the tournament right now. They look like the best because they can adapt way easier than the other teams. Like the way that they adapt to the rounds, it's way better than Fnatic, than DRX, and Paper X. They have like the I don't know how to say it in English as well, but like they have this malicious thing that even like when you see Ethan playing and Ethan calling, he already expects what the enemy team is doing so well between rounds, so they don't have like a preset thing. So I feel like
with their attack side calling.
Yeah.
The attack side has been spectacular compared to what we saw in Americas. But I think part of the reason for that is that they have never played Bind or Sunset at the whole event so far.
Wait, really?
Not once. They have managed to ban it literally every time Bind and Sunset, or their opponents have, but most of the time it's them. I don't think that's going to be the same against. So Fnatic, both teams want to ban Sunset.
What do you think Fnatic's going to pick?
If Fnatic ban Sunset, NRG are chilling. I think Fnatic pick Bind or Haven.
Fnatic's perma is Sunset, right?
Yes, but Boaster normally likes to fuck around and like float stuff against people. I don't think he's... So like DRX, I feel like they're the kind of team that always ban their perma every single time. I think Boaster floats a bit more, but honestly, I don't really know.
They floated Sunset recently.
What, sorry?
DRX.
Yeah, they floated.
They floated it in their most recent game.
Yeah, the most recent game. And then you found out why it was a permaban. Because they couldn't put together
their attack side was really rough,
But try to think as a player, like you're playing an upper finals, you still have like a double elimination thing going on.
Yeah.
So are you able to put a risk on it?
But then like, if you lose, you lose the double map ban in the finals. Isn't that kind of crazy?
Yes, but I think like, is it possible if Fnatic pick Bind?
I think if Fnatic ban Sunset, then NRG ban Bind. So I think if NRG ban Sunset, yes, definitely Fnatic pick Bind. Okay. And then I think they probably win that because we haven't seen NRG play a good Bind the whole time.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
But honestly, I think it's really up in the air because when both teams have a perma, like who the fuck knows what's going on? To be honest with you, right? It's like fucking who knows?
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I want to tap in a little bit more though to like your guys' feelings when you're watching the game. Do you have those kind of feelings where you're like, damn, I would have done that differently in that moment, or like, oh shit, what a blunder from a player? Because when we're watching, it's hard. We've been talking about it a lot, but it's, you know that they have nerves, and this event, I feel more than any, has been defined by like mental fortitude. But it's hard for us, having never been a player with that level of pressure on you, to know exactly what it's like in that kind of spot. Were you two ever players that had that kind of like feeling in those positions?
Yes. I mean, I can give you an example for at least at Loud. In Loud, we would have a permaban on Haven. I don't know if you remember that, like in Champions 2022. And then we would go to playoffs. After losing to Optic on Pearl, there was our permaban. We were like, fuck, our Pearl is so shit. We were so fucking in this tournament. And then we went to do a VOD review on Leviathan. And oh, their Havens looks good. Then we just like copied every fucking default.
Right, right.
It was like, guys, I think we can play this Haven. And we practiced once. Then we went to playoffs. And we won against Leviathan on Haven.
Right.
And we're like, damn, that worked. You know? And one thing about Sentinels, I don't know if you agree with me, but when we played against Heretics, we should have banned Abyss.
We should have banned what?
Abyss, remember?
Oh, of course.
Our Abyss was
my god.
so
I can't believe
I don't remember.
I can't believe our last map on our exit was fucking Abyss.
Yeah.
I actually can't believe it.
Bro, that was pretty horrific to watch.
I actually can't remember. You gotta run it back.
I remember Zek like updraft dash into heaven and almost pulled it off.
Oh, yeah.
On Jet.
Our Abyss was like, we will never know if it was okay or if it was bad, because on practice, I remember like when we screamed Fnatic, we were like, oh shit, we're good.
No, but we were switching comps back and forth. We didn't know what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
But then come the match, we were like, you know what? We're just going to float Abyss.
Yeah.
And just feel it out.
So we had this feeling on Sentinels. Didn't work.
Right. Okay.
We had this feeling on Loud. It didn't work. So, you know.
So you never know, really.
Yeah.
Valorant's random.
Yeah.
Valorant's random.
Not Valorant, but
I mean,
esports.
Yeah.
Sports, maybe. Yeah.
And then, okay, I got to ask you about Sentinels. I got two Sen players here. I got to ask you, people talking, they're a China team. They only farm China teams. They're washed. They need to cut every player under the sun, etc., 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 etc. Are there any things that you're looking at that you feel comfortable talking about in terms of like things that are different maybe between your time and their time? Things that I think it'd be reasonable to frame it as like things they still need to learn because they're not as experienced as you guys are. Are there any things like that that pop into your mind?
I definitely think inexperience definitely plays a part. I mean, like, Gustavo and I are basically like esports veterans at this point. And so we definitely understand the game at like a pretty advanced level.
Yeah, especially pressure.
Yeah, and also we can handle the pressure more where like we won't really make like a blunder. Sometimes I make an intentional one if I'm feeling a little
No, but
lucky.
imagine that, like, you're playing Lotus, you're playing on C as Omen. You see, his name, the XLG guy, that plays Sage.
Raga?
Raga.
Yeah. Raga.
Okay. You see Raga playing Sage, putting a wall, killing everyone on C. Bro, the first part would say, Tyson, for fuck's sakes, kill this guy on the fucking wall. Please. Jesus Christ.
They couldn't stop him on the wall
No, he
like
kept
9
multi-fragging.
times.
I was like looking at this.
So it's like, the game was like,
they never fought Mound one time.
That's the thing,
Yes.
right? Like, they didn't fight Mound, so that's like the feeling about the game. Like,
Do you think it might be unfair to ask you these kind of questions? So let me know. It's all right if you don't want to respond.
Yeah.
I think when I'm looking at the team, they've struggled to adapt this year to their opponents in the match.
Yeah.
It looks like they come in with a game plan and they don't have, I would say, from the outside, those minds that have got the experience to say, hey, our game plan was a good idea, but it didn't quite work. Let's pivot it in this direction or another. Would you say that that's something that you guys were kind of doing from the inside? Is that something that maybe they need to learn to do?
at that point, yes, but like, it's hard to blame them as well because they didn't have the experience, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I'll give an example. Like MIBR, for example, they didn't have the experience, right? Just aspas. So like all the games that aspas was trying like to hard carry, and the Sentinels, they didn't have like a guy. It's hard for even say that it's a coach problem because it's not the coach problem. Like the player has a better feeling inside the game.
Yeah.
So it should come from the player to adapt itself in the default in a play or whatever.
Right.
That was like a good thing, for example, for Tyson, from Tyson. Tyson was really good at that.
Yeah.
Because he would have a feeling and he would call a random play.
Right.
Remember,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you remember
Just
that?
based off a gut instinct.
I definitely think like I like one thing that I was like thinking that Sentinels feels is maybe they feel like they play too corporate or like too like they feel like they play too like a formal where they play the game on a very like basic level and they're not doing wacky shit. If we're watching these other teams, bro, like some people are huffing glue, doing some weird shit, building the momentum.
Yeah.
And then eventually they're winning the games off of just the momentum.
You do need
alone.
that. Sometimes it's the unexpected thing to do is where you're playing against an opponent, they play in a specific way that you expect them. You do this move around the map.
Yeah.
They play in a specific way. They react in a specific way. But then you get another team that just, I don't know, like Raga's going to wall for the C exec for the 12th time in a row.
Well, no, but that should
Like,
be expected.
okay, that should be expected.
But I think
but I mean,
Paper X are a good example of a
Paper
team
X are a
that
great
throws you
example
off
of
your
that.
rhythm. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I think
They-
also
okay,
your gameplay was extremely unorthodox in terms of you would throw people off their game quite a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as I like, I honestly I would just do stuff like.
Yeah, it'll be quote unquote.
I think it was a little bit
It would
hard.
stress me the fuck out.
We're-
by the
Yeah,
way.
tends to just be pressing buttons out there.
Yeah.
We had some growing pains for sure because I would just do shit and then people are like, how the fuck do I play offense?
Bro, you know, I have a memory of your play
Yeah.
on Lotus, on C, that like Tyson somewhere like, hey, John, just put your arm up, I'm gonna TP inside it. I was like, what the fuck? It was like, in a retake. Like, no, TP up. I'm gonna
In
TP.
main?
Yeah, no. In the C bomb side, doing
Oh,
a retake.
yeah.
I'm gonna TP. Put
Dude,
your
that's.
arm up.
But you
I
know
was
what?
like, what the fuck is that? I've never seen him.
But you know what's crazy is that that's now a standard play for Omens on the retake.
Yeah.
Is that they smoke there where you would have had the orb back
They
then
fucking
and you
created
TP into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, sometimes you just got to be a bit fucking insane.
You know,
Yeah.
he
I'm bored
never
off.
did that once and then fucking screamed.
Oh no, no,
just
I was doing
crazy.
some other crazy stuff in the
That's
script.
the extra thing you need to bring. Like, that's the stuff that the experience brings. That gut instinct of, like,
Yeah.
you know you can make a play here. You know inherently they're going to react in a specific way that's going to give you the advantage. And it doesn't come from playing standard. It comes from throwing them a curveball and
Yeah.
forcing them to react.
I mean, like I think like it's also like playing calculated risk is really important, but also just like making sure that like people have to adapt to you rather than you adapting
Yes.
to them. That is like
Yes,
a really big
absolutely.
important thing, and I especially think this is really important for Valorant as a game itself.
Okay, I love the fact that the Riot leadership are slowly just blocking our camera. Leo has been walking into the
Just let
camera.
him, just
Bill
let
is
him.
About to
walking
get
into the
closer.
camera.
Listen,
It's great.
I went into this podcast looking to get fired tonight, and we may get there still. We might get there.
We just got to throw
leave it-
Leo
just
to
leave it
off the
there,
bush. All right, we have to wrap this up though because they're looking to evict people.
Oh,
but
really?
Thank you very, very much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Wait,
Appreciate
real
it
quick
very
though,
much.
who do you think is going to win?
Yeah, give us a bold prediction.
Ball prediction and ball prediction.
From my pick'em say Paper X, and my heart says Paper X.
Okay, I'm gonna say Fnatic because it's not bold. I think they're just the odds-on favorites
Really?
to win. Yes, I
You're
think that-
crazy. Anyway, shut up. Sacy, what do you think?
Okay. I have two choices, right?
Okay.
If NRG wins against Fnatic, they win champs.
Yep.
If Fnatic wins against NRG, Paper Rex wins.
Oh.
Hold on, if Fnatic wins against NRG and go to the uppers with double map veto, Paper Rex wins from the lowers.
Yep.
That's insane.
crazy.
I kind of cook with that.
I'm telling
I
you.
respect it.
Who's yours?
NRG. If NRG start winning pistol rounds again, they're just dominating.
It's a great call.
They're just
It's a great
dominating.
call.
I can't believe they are in this point in the bracket with a 30% win rate of the pistol rounds.
45% first kill is also
I know,
blowing my mind.
I know.
They're winning 38% of their 4v5s.
No, and the fact is,
that's crazy.
they've gotten so much better at attack side calling too.
But listen
They
to me,
have, yeah.
If they lose, they didn't lose yet.
So you
we
think
don't-
if they lose, they don't get the double map ban veto?
I mean, we don't
So
know
that-
NRG
right.
after they lose a game.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
they bomb out.
That's true.
They bomb out.
That's
All
true.
right, well, thank you very much
Yeah.
for coming on. I'm
Appreciate
going to
it,
grab
guys.
some of the others. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sacy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, drop the
TenZ.
mics and we'll take them
Yeah.
back. Thank you. And then
Appreciate it, guys.
let's get GB on. Let me get Dan Dryad on. Let me get some of the other people on, and we'll just close out the show.
Well, Josh, I think we have a.
What?
We just have to wait a second.
Seth is saying not yet.
We got to wrap.
There's a good reason.
There's a good reason.
We have
Why
to
are we?
wrap.
Well,
We have to
Seth
wrap.
is saying.
We have to wrap legally.
No, we don't.
Why not?
We
We're
don't have
waiting
to
for
listen to the
something.
law.
What are we waiting for?
No.
We're waiting.
As in the
something
people who are
plays for
running
Paper Rex.
the people who are running this have told us to
We
wait.
talked to John Riot, me and
Oh,
Seth.
John Riot's told us
Oh,
to
you
wait. All right, all right.
specifically
Well, then
spoke
while
to
we've
John
got everybody
Riot.
here, hold on.
Wait, have you guys heard there's a Master Chili?
Dan,
Be gone, child.
Dan, no. Who is winning this champions?
This champions,
Yep.
NRG is winning this fucking champion.
Seth, who's winning? Seth, who's winning?
Not allowed. Not allowed.
Seth, who's winning?
It's one of the RX people, dude. Like,
Give
come on.
me a team.
DRX.
DRX. Dude, that's so bold. I love that shit.
You can't handle the truth.
Kanyang,
Kanyang.
owner of DRX.
Come in.
Come in.
He
Jose,
doesn't know.
Jose.
He said his team doesn't want him on the show. Seth, he said his team. He said his team would be annoyed. Oh, he's on. He's on. He's on.
Ken Yang. See, one of the
Katana,
managers of DRX on the
Katana.
show.
Someone calling to my team name, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is about?
About you winning.
I don't care if we're winning or not, but we are trying to entertaining.
You've done a great job. It's been very entertaining.
Yeah.
It's been very entertaining.
People are calling you John DRX.
Yeah.
What can I
He said
say?
DRX is winning, Dan.
Just say fighting.
Fighting.
All right, there you go.
Okay. Let's go around again. GB, who's winning this event?
Watch the rope, watch the
You
rope.
know, man,
You're gonna see the worst out of all of them.
I believe in my boy Mata. NRG, baby!
Okay,
America's all day. I'm the host of the show. I have to, at the very least, be okay with
You
my
don't have to do anything.
America's boys
It's
winning.
kind of crazy. I feel like the odds-on favorites are Fnatic.
I think Fnatic will win, but
Because-
I want NRG to win.
I feel like we've underrated them the entire time because of their poor Stage 2 performance.
Yeah.
And the fact that their map pool didn't look great coming in.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
they've
yeah,
actually, like, the Abyss change was really nice for them. Their players, it feels like, it's kind of weird.
They
'cause they're-
literally won without Alpha, and now Alpha is
I'm
back.
just saying,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
really-
gonna choke. I'm just saying, this is reminding me a lot of, what was it, 23 EG,
EG.
a team that just peaked at the right time,
No,
right
they're
moment.
not like EG.
They're not EG.
Hello,
dare you.
hello.
Shut your dirty mouth.
DRX team peaking at the right time.
No. NRG is like the T1 of Bangkok.
No, they're
You're not thinking about them. You're like, yeah, they're gonna lose
you're
at
allowed
some
to sit
point.
down.
They are
They're
not like
gonna
the
lose at some
T1.
point. They're gonna win it all.
That is saying that the Eiffel Tower is orange, thus NRG will win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're going to ignore that Fnatic's colors are
I was
orange
gonna say,
también.
what the
Yeah.
fuck are you talking about?
Guy out there, Seth. No
I
one wants
think-
to hear from you right now.
So right. They're so right. Energy is.
None
gonna
of
win.
us have said
Mata
Paper X.
MVP. Everybody's gonna win.
None of us have said Paper X.
And I'm not going to. I think Fnatic's going to win.
That's crazy. We are so fucking boring. Me and you,
Yeah.
boring ass preds.
Dude, lame.
Heinous.
What are you saying?
Oh,
What did she say?
Wait, did she just dap up appropriately right now?
We failed the first two.
Guy, Dios mío.
No, none of us went for paper eggs.
Okay.
Isn't that kind of crazy?
It is crazy.
They are.
No, I don't think it's crazy because it's
guys,
normal.
I think there's one thing. Sorry to cut you off,
Okay,
guys,
hang on,
but
wait,
we're getting kicked out, and there's
Yes.
one last segment we can't forget.
It's Wyatt's Weekly Award.
It's Wyatt's Weekly Award.
Wyatt's Weekly Award.
Okay.
Bring it in, please. Thank you.
Put it right in front of Dan.
Yeah.
Right here.
That's
It's
so-
perfect. Right
Thank you.
here. Just
Perfect.
block
So-
this tiny Latina woman.
So Mimi and I cooked this up. Yes.
No hands. No hands.
A little bit
No
forward,
problem,
so we
no
don't
problem.
tip
We
it off.
cannot touch this.
So. No
Yeah,
problem.
Copy that.
Understood.
I wouldn't want to because
So
you
let's,
can't play your trophy, Dan.
Let's pop
No
it down.
touching.
What do
So
we want to touch it?
Mimi and I figured that the best thing to do for Wyatt's Weekly
Dan,
Award.
do not touch that
No,
trophy.
no.
We will
Cut
throw
your hand
We
off.
will throw you over the side. We will throw you over the side into the Seine.
So,
Don't
what
touch
Mimi
it.
and I thought would be best would be to have everybody nominate somebody for Wyatt's Weekly Award,
Yeah.
given that
Okay.
it's a Champions Trophy.
Okay.
So we'll start with
Can we
Mimi.
are we saying MVPs or are we saying just like who should win the
Whoever
week?
you think deserves it.
I'm gonna nominate Doma. He pulled out of bed last second.
That's
a good one.
rolls up to his
Don't get
first Tier 1
influenced.
game
Don't
since
get influenced by Fnatic.
literally
It's a nasty
years
good
ago.
bread.
He
It's-
wins
it's
the
her
game
choice.
against the odds-on favorite for the tournament, and then he dips out back home.
He has a 100% win rate at champs, which only one other team will, in fact, maybe not even one other team will have if it's the team from the lowers. It's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy.
No way.
Okay, Dan is losing her goddamn
you
mind.
nominate?
I love Fnatic and I appreciate them and they're great. But Mata is the fucking GOAT and he's gonna win champs.
Okay.
Okay.
You know that. You know.
Dan's voting for Mata.
Do you know Mata has the worst first kill rate out of all of the duelists in the event?
Because
Still,
you haven't seen the grand final just yet.
I hope.
Damn, son,
Actually,
this is
genuinely, I hope.
This
I
is
hope.
All right.
I hope. GB.
You know what? I am gonna give it. I'm gonna give it to Alfier. I have felt like throughout the entirety of the tournament, not only as an individual who brings a great presence on the stage and really motivates the team, but I also really got to commend him for the way that he was supporting his squad despite him being ill. He was really awesome about it. Him even saying that he now experiences what it's like to be stressed out. I thought that was really lovely.
It is.
And honestly, man, he's just a good dude. And every time I've talked to them, he's just a lovely person.
Yeah.
So
And he's very young, and he
he's
doesn't
very young.
act like
and
it.
he's
Yeah.
got a gray hat on his shoulders.
He does,
and
yeah.
I think like I'm a big fan of his, always have been. So I'm going to go with Mata. Dan's now going to give me the dissenting opinion.
I love Alpha. I think he's great.
Your
I
head
think
is
he's
blocked by the
passionate.
trophy.
I think he's passionate. But do you really think he's gonna win?
Do I think
It
Alfier
doesn't
is
matter.
capable
This
of
is the
winning
Wyatt.
a world
This is not the.
championship?
This is the Wyatt's Weekly Award.
Don't keep your hand back.
No. First things first.
down.
I believe that Alfier is more than capable. I think Fnatic is more than capable of winning.
Well, is he winning though?
Yes, I think all four teams can win this thing. So
Seth,
honestly,
can we get a Wyatt's Weekly Award from you?
Yes. Mine would be Mako.
I agree with that.
And hey, look,
He's been
this
fantastic.
guy has been through thick and fucking thick. Not even thick and thin. It has always been an arduous task for this guy. He is back at the top. He's re-reaching the peak that he had back in 2022 as an IGL, and he has a very good chance of closing out this tournament. Mako is my fucking GOAT. Mako in my motherfucking throat.
Jesus
I do want to give one more Wyatt's
With
Weekly Award.
respect.
On the
I want to give it
I
to
haven't
the
given one yet.
5,000 people who are watching this show
Dude, that's-
right now.
That's
5,000 people
Dude, that's
are
rookie
tuning
numbers.
in.
That's rookie numbers.
Cállate. And the reason why is because you guys are doing a great job, and we have the Eiffel Tower behind us.
Yeah,
and
I
that
mean,
is
it's
really
lovely.
fucking
It's
cool.
really
That's also
lovely.
true.
Wait,
So-
can I say something?
I,
Yes, go ahead and wrap.
I think there's only one time in our lives where we're gonna get the Eiffel Tower behind us. We're gonna have a Master Chile. We're gonna have a Masters London, and then we're gonna have a Champions Shanghai.
Yep.
So I think that is fucking amazing. It is really one of our lifetimes
And
kind of
folks,
thing.
she's completely sober.
Yeah, no.
yeah.
I'm so sober. But I want to say.
She's she's
But I wanna
consumed no
say-
water today. Don't worry.
No, but I want to say, boss, Mako MVP.
Mako MVP. You're so inconsistent.
Can we give it to Doma?
Well, no,
give it to Doma. I'm not going to give it to Doma.
What about aspas? Nobody said aspas. He's been utterly insane, dropping kill records. Another team to an insane record at Champions.
And while I love the Brazilian
Unbelievable.
Valorant community, not top 4. So thus Doma gets
Crazy,
it.
crazy.
Doma gets it.
Now, we don't have a direct line to Kurt anymore.
Wait, should I call him?
But Godspeed. Kurt, if you're there, you are also the GOAT.
That's right.
We
And
love
if
you.
Everyone, salute Kurt.
Oh, by the way, we're also close to 100,000 subscribers, and Kurt would get the YouTube Play badge thing.
Yes.
So
Make
if
that
you
happen.
Wait, hold on. I'm calling him. I'm ringing him.
Everyone.
And then we got to wrap.
Quickly.
We got to wrap. Because
And then we're
he's
done.
waiting for us.
Follow. Become a goddamn member.
Hello?
That's right.
Yeah. I'm ringing Kurt.
07's in the chat. 07's in the chat.
Hello,
Thank you, everyone, for
Mr.
watching.
Curtis. Hello, are you ready to take us offline? Yeah, would you mind hitting the offline? This is going to be our last ever Plat Chat.
We'll sign out and then do the thing.
Let's sign off first.
All right.
Yeah, like do what you're supposed to do for
Do
a
what
show.
you're supposed to do?
Yes, do what you're supposed to do for a show and sign off, Papa.
Kurt, hit the exit button.
Did he?
Goodbye.
Doma won.
Kurt, hit the exit
Doma?
button.
Shut it down. Shut it down.